Oh, welcome back to Empire Total War, Poland, Lithuania, Darthmod version. Excuse me, should have sorted it out before I started filming, shouldn't I? I've decided to go for Westphalia. I think I did mention that I would do that. I tend to go for people that attack me. You know, it's like Pearl Harbor, you know, 7-11 type thing, isn't it? You know, sort of. Anyway, see if I can open these gates first. You never know, your luck, dear. Well, just infiltrate. I think they have to be there for a period of time, like I've been told before, you know, but he's doing nothing else, so I might as well, really. Take him down to here and siege this place here. And then what I'm going to do is allocate some troops to take those on. That should mean that that if these do retreat, you know, then they're not going to come this way, and you know, sort of. Because what's most likely to happen is I would attack those troops, I'd go the roadway, that way there, they'd get defeated and come into here and reinforce the place. I don't really want that to happen, so... Oh, hang on a minute. What am I taking on here? Oh, right, yeah, okay, siege. Yeah, I'm not even going to suggest surrender, there's absolutely no way that's going to happen. Right, I've decided that I'm just going to take in my decent troops to attack these up here, because militia are just a liability in a situation like that, I'm afraid. All they'll do is just you know, get chased down by the cavalry, they'll attack inappropriately, it'd just be a joke anyway, so I'm not going to mess around with that. Where are we? Yep, okay, so I'm going to go into the attack. If there's anything interesting happening, I'll show you, but I think it's just going to be a case of forming line, trying to get into square, hoping my blooming squares work this time, work effectively, and I don't know, we'll see how we go. Well, here are the results if you want to see them. 105 lost. I tried to use my horse as much as I possibly could. I forgot, of course, that those militia do come on anyway. I don't know why they didn't get involved in any action, so I don't know why he's done that. It's just allocating the total casualties, I think that's all. Regiment of Horse 14, killed 61. It's basically forming square and then charging through with my cavalry as he charged into the squares. He charges straight in and through these squares. It's just amazing. Anyway, overall, you know, not too bad. I don't know how on earth we managed to lose 38 and kill 44. It's just crazy, really. But anyway, there we go. I don't suppose 105 lost is so devastating in that situation. I just want him to be far enough away not to be involved in this next battle. I really want to be able to take out this place here. Huh, hope I can reach now. Ah! Can't even reach now. That means all these others are going to come on as reinforcements. What a nuisance that is, eh? Can you believe I can't even reach? I can't actually. So I moved a lot. No, there's no way, they're just not going to do it. So it's going to have to be the general in there, and then everybody else come on as reinforcements, which is a darn nuisance. No. Can't move, not even the general can move. So it looks like the militia are going to have to go in and start this one off. But anyway, never mind. Demand surrender. Surrender refused. Now, okay, I'm going to go in. It'll be a gruelling one this, and it's going to take forever. So mind you, I've got the battle time set for 20 minutes, so I do have to keep it down to a certain amount, but it's going to be a grueler anyway, that's the main thing. So I'll show you the results when I get them. Well, I know that I said this is going to be a bit of a dull, boring battle, but I just thought I'd show you some of the tactics while we're here. The 3 units that got in the first place, the militia units, were all lined up along here, firing up at his walls. He didn't like that, so he moved himself off away from there. So I've moved one of my militia units up on the wall. Yeah, so we're now, well, we will be very shortly anyway, firing down on him. This has been a kind of feint attack, really, putting the militia over this wall here. My main attack is going over here with my my regular infantry. I'm hoping to get one of these units very quickly, this one here, over this wall so we can capture this gate. Once we've taken that gateway, then we can move inside with our with our regular infantry, perhaps even our oh, hang on a minute, maybe I should jot one of these over as well, actually. I'm not too sure about this actually, because I'm thinking I might just go in through the gate, but it depends. It might be nice to have a bit of support over there on the wall, so let's see what happens. Okay, so really these are just bait, really. You know, you look at what have I got in here now, 259 out of 300, and 269 out of 300. That's from his musketry fire when I first got over there, and also from the cannon fire that he has as well. So, okay, it looks like he's coming over at me, doesn't it? There, so we've had the musketry firing on there so that we could fire down on these. I hope. I'm not sure how much of that we've actually done, but I can't even see. Well, I see 1 or 2 casualties, but not many. But the main thing is, this is, as I say, a feint attack. And to be quite truthful, I'm not really too worried about how many of these that I'm going to lose. Oh, hang on, somebody's coming out to attack me. Look at that. What are they? Wow. Huh. Interesting. Come on, what are you doing? Don't quite know what's happening there. Something. That's better. I don't know what's going on there, why on earth he's decided to come out and get me, but that's okay if he ends up on the other side of the walls. I don't mind that. Like I said, all I'm going to do is climb the wall up here, make that gateway mine and move through, perhaps with a bit of support from some that I've already put on the walls over this side, and then really it's just a case of consolidating a position over here where we can get a firing line, so anything that wants to come back and prevent us from taking this central area will get shot to pieces. That's the general plan anyway, so let's see how we go. Looks like these chaps might have been caught, doesn't it really? Well, let's send them in. What's he got? He's probably got a garrison, but they are line infantry, so well, let's pour in 2 lots of my men against them then. Okay, all of these are really going to struggle. He's going to put masses against this unit here, I would imagine. Mind you, we're still doing okay, 272 out of 300. He hasn't got bayonets. So, there you go. So, look at that one militia man holding about 7 of them off. Good grief, he's fought his way through 3 of them. He's tackling the one behind. He's grabbed him by the neck. He's thinking, I'm a bit too close to use this bayonet. I'll have him by the neck. Oh my goodness, look at that. And he's got him as well. Good lad. Good lad. The others don't know what to do. Well, they've got his clubs. Oh, there's another one. Second one down. Get over the wall. Go on. No, he's not going over the wall. He knows the wall's behind him. He's thinking, no, hang on. If I'm going to fall over, I'm going to fall this way. So it looks like my chaps are doing fairly well over there, doesn't it, really? Look at that. Is he going to have another go? Come on. Let's just watch one more. See if he can get one more. Come on, lad. Come on. Whoa. It looks like he's just got totally overwhelmed. He's got knocked completely off his feet. It's like a wave of them coming at him, wasn't it? You know, crikey. He just couldn't stand up in the current of enemy there, could he? Anyhow, like I said, main attack going over here. We've taken this place already, so really it's a case of moving in through the gates there now, I think. And taking that central position there. And of course we've got some, as I said, going over the wall. Is it really worth me sending them over the wall? I'm not too sure. But anyhow, let's go through the gate, and I think you can see how it's all going to work out, can't you? You know, I'm going to take lots of casualties over here. It's going to be a real struggle for my lads, but I'm not too worried about... Oh, have I been beaten now over here? No, nearly. So I don't really know whether to take my men over there now, really. I suppose I had better do, actually, just to keep him occupied. That's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? Okay, and then we'll move in with the regular infantry and take the place, and I'll show you the results when the battle ends. Well, here's the last battle scene, just to show you how it works. You can't see it exactly because this is bang in the middle, which is a nuisance. I don't think I can move that aside or anything. So you can see here, can't you, where my infantry now are lining all the way across the middle of here. I've got some on the walls at the back here, on the back left, just there, just to cover anything that way as well. And also, you know, being able to go to the gate again in case I need to get anything else in. And you can see that we're already firing at anything that's coming back over the walls to come and get us over here. He couldn't get back in time, and he's run out of time basically. So it's a low-cost victory for me, really. I would think. Not that many of his men are killed, but hey, that doesn't really make any difference to me, does it? Because the he's going to be completely wiped out anyway. So all I'm interested in really is keeping my casualties down to a minimum, because obviously it costs money and takes time to replenish troops. So you know, okay, I might have lost completely one of my units there, It showed heroic death for my general, by the way, but that's only because the general got allocated to one of these units. In fact, I'm amazed that one of those has come back. I think I'll probably just feed him into these other units, actually, and then just disband, you know, and just let that unit disappear. But anyhow, if we have a look in total, you can see that he's lost all 318. 3018, sorry, and I've lost just 445. You'll probably find the militia killed quite a lot. Look at these. Masses of kills, isn't there, for those? And again, these are all just allocated to the infantry, because we didn't kill hardly any of his. Certainly the regular infantry didn't get to kill anybody, did it really? So they're just allocated to them, really. It's as simple as that. So, okay. So we've now taken... Oops. Oh, I hate it when it does that. I don't suppose that place is going to be happy now, is it? No, it isn't. Can I move anything in there? Oh, I can. Did he go in? Oh, some things will go in. I wonder if it's just the general that won't go in. Huh. The general and the horse. I don't quite know why that is. Maybe I've done something else with them. I just don't remember. But anyway, let's get that sorted out. And the army, I've already said, I'm going to amalgamate, aren't I, wherever they are. These. The 55 into whichever one, I don't really mind. Oh, it brought it down to 2. No, it didn't. No, it's 4. No, it's okay. I was thinking that it's that one, but it isn't, is it? Okay, let's just replenish all of those. 754 to do that. That shows you the value of a feint attack, doesn't it, really? Because that's all it was. And I'm not sure... Yeah, they're a Catholic country, aren't they, I think, so... I don't think there's anything else in there that we need to be concerned... Ah, yes, look at that. There is another university, so let's do something with that, shall we? What shall we have in here? Quite keen to get these. Let's have the flying shuttle. I talked about that one before, didn't I? But I've got lots of weaving sort of places that I need to get built up, and that'll give me a fairly decent income as well. So, right, the other thing I haven't done is replenish. It looks silly, that, doesn't it? Hey, I'm sorry about that. Oh, really silly. Okay, down in Zagreb, or Zagreb, I don't know how you pronounce it. We've always pronounced it Zagreb. Here we go. Oh, somebody made a comment about this port. Yeah, why don't you put your pikemen in there? Of course, he was reading my mind, because I've already done video 19, or I had, when he said that. So, this is Zagreb, isn't it? Right, okay, let's replenish all of those. I'm going to ignore the pikeman, of course. Not that he's in here, but, you know, I'll ignore him over there. I don't need to be building up pike units anymore, I don't think. Okay, build road. So we can move a little bit quicker in there. Now the other thing I wanted to do is, yes, I want to replenish, but I want to keep my men in the front line in a good state of affairs. So what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I'm going to replenish all of these again, other than the pike. Hey, what happened then? Other than the pike unit, yeah. And then what I want to do is send a couple of these here over to here. And I'm going to replace them with a couple from there. So it's a kind of reserve area, you know, I can send men back to convalesce before they're ready to come back to the front, really, I suppose. That's the way I'm sort of treating that. Okay, so bring some fresh troops over while they're convalescing over there. Region captured, yes, we know about that one. Nation destroyed, yes, we know about that one. It serves them right, they attacked me, didn't they? So they were asking for it, weren't they, I'm afraid. I think I might be able to get more trade now, you know. Trade. Now I think I've looked at this one before. They didn't want trade with me once before, so let's try and offer them something, some technology that's not going to worry me too much. There you go. Yep, brilliant. Now I'm hoping that I've got other trade available to me now as well. Aha, I've got France. Look at that. Trade. Delighted. Oh, excellent. Wow, that's pretty good. In fact, let's just go and have a look at what that trade's worth. Wouldn't surprise me if that I've just done now has been worth a couple of thousand a year. France, a couple of thousand a section, actually, a half year, isn't it? 1,300 with France and 1,300 with Persia. It's worth 2,600 and something. I don't know how much Hanover's worth actually in terms of income. Alright, just have a quick look at that. Oh, 1,200 nearly. Wow, so what did I say? 2,600? That's 3,900. I don't know. Nearly 4,000, is it, or something? Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Right. I think I'm going to have to recruit now, aren't I? Now I've taken some troops out of here. I think I'll... let's get a couple of... yeah, get a couple of line infantry in there. And in Berlin, let's have a couple in here as well. I think what I'm going to have to do, you know, is move some of these men across as well. Just say a couple of infantry units across from here over to there, otherwise they really are very exposed, aren't they, there at the moment. And Berlin's still happy. Excellent stuff. Right, well, that spy, I didn't move him very far, did I? So I think what I'll do is I'll move him out of here and send him up perhaps to maybe Denmark. Denmark is the worry at the moment for me, because they don't want peace with me, they don't like me, and they can easily attack my territories. This now is open, you see, because I've got trade going through here. You can't really see it at the moment, but the reason why I'll be seeing all of this now is, well, these will be because of the, there you go, trade with the French, and this is trade with the United Provinces, so I can view those kind of areas there, so I really don't need to worry about those. It's the Danish area that I can't really see into. I think the only thing else is to sort out all these, you know, weavers' cottages and things, so I can start making some money out of them. There's a mine there. Maybe I just can't afford them. I spent... No, I've got plenty of money. Crikey. Where are they? Maybe I just haven't got enough. Oh, there's one. Let's have that one. Another one. There should be quite a few of those, you know, weavers' cottages. Oh, seminary as well. Let's have one of those as well. We could do with a few more priests around, converting places, couldn't we? I don't think with 1,000 I'm going to have enough money to buy anything. No, there's little or no point in looking as a... Well, let's see if I can make this a nice short video. I know I say that every time and then fail, but it will be interesting, won't it? Just to see the consequences of my actions, just see if anybody does decide that they want to attack me. Who's that? Is that Spain? Spain have got Flanders. God, they so wanted Flanders so much, didn't they? Well, they had it for a long time, didn't they, actually? Right. No, can't really think of anything else right now. Let's just see what the enemy decides to do. Actually, one thing that does occur to me is attacking this place. I've been so successful in my attacks, and there isn't even a fortification there. He's got quite a lot of troops in there, though, hasn't he? Really, and we're not replenished or anything, so I think maybe not. I think we'll wait. Well, these we could bring down, haven't we? Look at that. A whole army. I don't know how happy that place would be if we left it, of course, but... Well, they can't reach anyway, can they? Oh, they could. I could leave the guns behind. I could siege it this turn. If he comes out to attack me, that would be Austria wiped out then. I bet you they haven't got any other regions. Let's see. This is my way of finding out, by the way. I don't know if there's another way. I've said this before, probably a year ago now, but if you negotiate with them regions, well, that tells me, doesn't it, straight away, they haven't got any other than their own capital. It never shows the capital because you can't trade your capital, so I'm not going to make them a protectorate or anything silly like that, because I know what will happen. They'll just go to war with somebody, so that wouldn't be clever. Okay, let's see what the turn end brings on. Well, so far I have to say this campaign has gone very, very well. one of the reasons for choosing it was I thought this would be particularly difficult, what with being right in the middle of Europe, you know, everybody powerful surrounding me, you know, but it seems to have worked out okay. No, you've got no chance. I don't need to give you anything. They seem to have got Constantinople back from the Austrians. Well, they obviously haven't, they, because the Austrians have only got one place, but this has been really good, you know. The Russians and Swedes fighting it out between themselves. One thing I've noticed from, I don't know if it's Darthmod or other updates, is that the nations tend to fight one another more. I often find I found in the first version of Empire Total War that you could actually determine how many enemies you got, because the game would always make sure that you got at least one enemy. So if you killed an enemy, another one had come for you. So in some ways you were better off leaving a weak enemy, because it meant the only thing that could attack you is something that's not strong enough to actually take you on. So intellectual advance, wealth of the nations, all good. It's all worth a decent amount of money. Oh, who's that? A rake. Now, he's in here. So we're going to move him to where? Somewhere where we don't trade. I'm thinking about sending him all the way over to here, you know. So we can have a good look round. I hope I can get across there. Yeah, I can, can't I? Well, it shows me that I can, so we'll see. Did he move, though? Sometimes you've got to double check the... What's going on? Come on. Where are you? Agent recruited. Huh. Well, he has moved anyway, that's the main thing. Okay, building constructed. Very good. Trade gained, thank you. And recruitment report. Okay, Brandenburg and Hanover. Okay. Let's just see how settled this place is. Not that one, that's Berlin. Look at that, perfectly happy. Excellent. Right. Oh wow, look at the income. That's 19,790. That is almost 20,000. Now I hadn't completely spent up, of course, but I'd pretty much done so. So let's see what else we can get in here. Ah, he's already getting the flying shuttle. I would imagine it's this one, isn't it, that's just finished researching. So, do I need that? What is that? It's probably... Oh no, that's Rights of Man, that, isn't it? No, I think Rights of Man we've been researching for some time, haven't we? I'd just like to know... Oh, hang on, is it this one? I can't think who that... You know, that new university... sorry, when we got the trade, we seemed to get another one. You know, once we'd achieved the tech, we seemed to go for another one immediately. And I can't quite work out exactly which one that is. I'm sure I asked for that one, as well as this one. I wonder if it's this. I just don't know. Anyway, the point is I'm looking at everything and I feel quite happy about what we're researching, so I don't think I need to do anything else. Right, but we're up to 23.5 minutes. I know if I do anything else I'll go over time, and I don't want to do that because I want to make sure I get this loaded up, you know. So overall, things, like I say, looking good, with a lot of money in the pot to spend. Okay.